person who has in his mind a concept, oh, this is a small sin, this isn't going to harm me, then he's gone. Then he's going to lose out. Person's going to lose out. That person is free. He's free. There is no concept of small sin, because a small good deed, what does that mean? It cannot be something that does not give you Jannah in paradise and doesn't say salam to you in paradise. That, I'm here, you did me, you practiced me. So in the same way, a sin, which we say is a small sin, is not, in no way will it not have a consequence. It will say, I've taken you to Jahannam, hellfire. Yes? So this is the direction of sin. When a person sins, then he has embarked on that journey, and that vehicle which will take that person to hellfire. It is going to take that person to hellfire. Or if your car's going somewhere, if the car is going somewhere, or a coach, or a car, and you sit in that vehicle, will it take you to the destination, or will it come off track and go somewhere else? I'll give you a question. If it says on the front, I'm going to this destination, then that vehicle will take you there. So you sit with confidence, you look at the coach, or a car is going Bolton, bus, you buy the ticket and you sit on that vehicle, and then you don't see where's it going, is it turning left, right, and it takes you to that destination. So the person who has embarked on a sin and thinks, I'm going to do these sins, then he's sitting in that car, that vehicle, and it will take that person straight to Jahannam. Not that, oh, I'm in a smaller car or a bigger car or on a cycle, but you've sat on that form of transportation and it will deliver you to Jahannam, to hell. An action that just like a good deed will give a consequence and you'll get the result of it in this world. Yes, remember this point, that a good deed will become apparent in this world, the consequence, and the same way the punishment of a sin will start in this world. Don't think it will be left for just the hereafter. The person who is sinning, the consequence of that sin, the adhab, the punishment will come in this world, whether it's small, big, medium, whatever size or scale of it. A sin is a sin, and that's the name. He has sinned, he has disobeyed, and that has started. He is in adhab in this dunya. He is in the punishment in this dunya. These are the words of the Quran and the Hadith I'm communicating to you, that I've learned from the great prized predecessors. It's not my habit. I sit down and I start telling you, Hafiz Asqalani said this, and this Sheikh said this, and in this Hadith is this, narrated by this Sahabi. Just keep on listening to me, that whatever he's telling us, he's not an alim, and definitely he's going to speak something mustanid, which is portrayed to us via the pious generations. It's not necessary for me to give you the narrator's name or the reference. That's just a style of a person to show his knowledge, and he's got knowledge. If it's necessary, then I'll give you the reference, but I don't have to give you the reference all the time. These are all from authentic references, insha'Allah. What we discuss in this majlis. I sat at the feet of a great Sheikh, remember this point. A great Sheikh, and that wind is still blowing from that time till now. So, where does the adhab of sin start? It starts in this dunya. That person's in adhab. He's embroiled in punishment. Oh, he's got a big shop, he's got businesses, he's got big cars, and he's got a lot of children. His children are happy, they're getting married, and he's making houses. He's got 1 house, 2 houses, and he's got 3, he's got 4. And Hazrat saying that this person, he's got adhab. But yes, the adhab does start in this world. Allah Ta'ala says that the nature of this adhab is ajib. Unique. The nature, the form of this adhab. You understand the form, the nature, the condition? Yes? Those people who don't understand Urdu clearly, then go and sit in the where the English is translation. If you are weak in Urdu, then go and sit where the translation. There's a few brothers there, 3 or 4 brothers, and there's a brother there. Somebody always does some translation, so you can understand what I'm saying. So you can understand, because I try to speak in basic Urdu, so you can understand. Anyway, so this is the situation. Do you understand what I'm saying? That the nature, the form, the manner of that punishment is different. But the person, if you've just done a sin, then there's punishment. There's no need to sit like a mouse. I'm sat in masjid in the dhikr. You're in adhab. You'll be in punishment. So what is the adhab of a person who sins, whatever the sin, in this world? It's a big consequence. He's not burning in fire, he's not drowning in water, nor is a scorpion biting him, nor is a serpent biting him, or a snake. And so what adhab is that person experiencing then in this world, if adhab does start in this world, if punishment does start in this world after a person does a sin? We cannot see it. It's not visible. But a person who is being punished, but he can see it. But when we start to see the punishments, then Allah will show the adhab at that time. Then we'll see with our eyes, or we'll feel it, that, oh, I'm being punished as well. But not all of the punishments are visible. So the adhab, the consequence of sin in this world, when a person's punished in this world, is not visible. That what happens is the heart of the person, of the sinner, it reduces or diminishes totally the desire to do good. Yes? So the desire to do good totally goes from the heart, the person's heart. You hear this? Oh, I don't feel like reading Quran today. Oh, I don't feel like today to pray tahajjud. I just don't feel like today going to the majlis to do dhikr. So this feeling, emotion, Allah says, is my adhab on that person. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. It's a big adhab. Big punishment. I don't feel like a mu'min's heart in which there's kalama. Sin. Maybe I don't consider it a sin, but it is a sin, this action, and I've committed this sin, and in my heart there was a desire, and Allah Ta'ala has put the adhab into my heart, and He has turned me towards Jahannam, that direction. That's where I'm heading due to my intentions and sins. And a person who is all the time in the adhab of Allah, they don't even give a second to think about good. They'll say, oh, let me do this, I want to do this sin and that sin as well. I've done this before, let me do this again. They run after the sins time and time again. And this is the third direction of life. Yes? So he carries on both. He wants that, oh, you know this sin I'm doing, after a good deed, then I'll do a sin. And it will annul the good deed, the sin. If I do a good deed after that, Allahu Akbar. That these sins I'm implementing, the bad actions and evil. It's alright, I prayed salah. Oh, I just prayed salah, I just read some Quran. And that person is deceived by his so-called actions. That, oh, he thinks that it's okay, I can sin, but it's alright, my sins won't give me punishment because I've done all the good deeds. But adhab has reached to that person already. And will he get out of that trap? Would he come out of that conundrum? My friends, this is invisible. Remember what I said? The punishment, sins result. That fast, Ramadan, what did the Prophet ﷺ say about fasting? Ramadan, that it will take that person. It's a way, there's such a way that a person, the enemy cannot attack that person. It's so strong and powerful, a shield. The more strong your shield is, yes, you can ward off the enemy. So Allah Ta'ala has given us a shield, and the fast says that I am a shield. That from what? That nobody can affect you. Nothing can give you a negative consequence that can disturb your fast and won't allow you to reach to paradise due to fast. Jannah. Allah has given us fasting as a shield. Remember this. As long as if we've got a strong shield, if we throw the shield away, the barrier away, then we will give loss to ourselves. Allah Ta'ala's Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, as long as you use that shield correctly, you will be protected. But if you break that shield, throw it away or discard it, then you will be in loss. So you will spoil it. But the fast says, I am a great and powerful assistant. That if I come to somebody, if you give the fast in the morning, then I will make you forgiven in the evening before the day of fast goes, that fast day goes. Subhanallah.